Ja, da sind wir wieder. Yagaloo mit einer wunderbaren musikalischen Entdeckung aus Dänemark. Lukas Graham ist mit seiner Band hier. Das Album erscheint Mitte Oktober. Lukas, you are so wonderful with your music, first of all. And what is it like? You have been on ARD Nachtmagazin, so the national TV here in Germany. What is it like being so in focus right now?
I don't know. We just do what we do. I think that's maybe what makes us a little bit special is just give us the PA and set us on a stage and we'll play some music for you. I try not to think about being in focus. I try focusing on doing what we do, play the music, play it well, and deliver every time.
So when did it start with the music? At what age?
For me, since kindergarten. When I was 8, I was put in a special music school by my parents, like a folk school, but very much in with classical music. So I'm a classically educated soprano soloist, and sung a lot of German composers actually, Bach, Mozart, and the like.
So a classical education. So your first single will be "Drunk in the Morning." I think it's a true story. Like the whole album are true stories in your songs, right?
Well, every song on the album is tied down in my reality, basically. The things I see and the things I experience. But yes, Drunk in the Morning, I think, is a very true song for a lot of people. The whole idea of being a little bit lonely on your way home and a little bit drunk and calling somebody you maybe shouldn't have called. Well, in our song, it all ends up very, very happily. But maybe in real life, it's not always like that.
Of course not. Do you remember the moment when you wrote the song?
Yes. One of the producers, Sebastian, it was his 22nd or 21st birthday. And we went out into town, and Stefan, one of the other producers, said, I have this fantastic new beat. And I listened to it, and we went straight to the studio and wrote it, and it was 2-3 in the morning. So yeah, it was a very, very fun time writing that song, because I didn't really remember writing it, but we wrote it and recorded it, and we had it the day after, so it was a surprise.
Another song is "Criminal Mind," and you just told me that it's about some guys from your youth.
Yeah, Criminal Mind is very real. I have some friends that aren't the best children in town, if you could say that. Some of them are in jail for like minor things, and some of them are in jail for really, really bad things. But that doesn't change the fact that they're my brothers. Like, I grew up with them. I went to kindergarten with them. I went to school with some of them. Like, I know their moms and their sisters and their brothers and their grandparents. And that song is just about basically me telling them that even though that you're a criminal, then like you're still my blood and my brother, and I miss you.
An album usually reflects the life situation of an artist. What is it with you and your debut? And I mean, the cover is so great.
Well, I guess my life is just like the cover. It is filled with a lot of empty bottles, naked women, and sensuality without becoming pornographic. No, I think my life is just happy and sad at the same time. And I think the album reflects basically the growing up from being a teenager to becoming a man, and realizing that people cheat on each other and people go to jail, and you might get drunk and call somebody, or you might want to invite someone over for a glass of red wine. There's one song on the album that is not entirely real, and that's the song Apologize. That song is about murdering your wife.
Don't do that.
And I don't have a wife.
Not yet.
Maybe that's why.
Not anymore, yeah. No, that's like a fantasy cartoon song, very much inspired by horror movies, I guess. The cheating wife that gets killed and buried in the garden.
By the way, you look pretty young. I think you are 23 right now. But when I first saw you, it was like, oh, he must be 16, 17 or something. Do you have sometimes problems going into clubs or so, or getting a beer?
I accept the compliment every time I'm rejected in the door. I say, thank you, sir. That was a very nice compliment. And then I walk in.
So how did you put the band together? Are they all friends of yours?
Lovestick, the drummer, I went to high school with. We played together since 2005. Magnum, the bass player, went to the same school, but we didn't know each other. And we played together since September 2010. And the captain, Kasper, we have known him for 4 months, but he also went to the same school. So it's a little bit, it's strange that all the people who do this music, like the production team, the live band, and me, we all went to the same school. 7 guys that went to the same school, but a lot of us didn't know each other when we were in the same school. So it's a bit of a coincidence, really.
Life is strange sometimes, I guess.
I think life is lovely.
Absolutely. And a tour is coming up, right?
Well, we've been on tour since the 1st of February, basically. Denmark, Norway, Sweden, England, Germany. A quick trip to Holland. And yeah, we've got this big German tour coming up, and we're looking forward to it. In Germany, we rediscovered ourselves because we got pretty big in Denmark quickly and played big concerts. Then we came to Cologne and Frankfurt and played for like 28 and 32 people. So we had to rediscover where we came from, and we came back to this really, really simple setup. And it was very, very nice. We had this talk always when we play a big festival. Remember, we're just in Frankfurt. It's only 28 people, nobody important watching us. Just we play for each other. Mm-hmm. So basically, coming to Germany has taught us how to get back into our own music, so to speak.
But I am pretty sure that will be different in the future. I'm pretty impressed. It was great having you here at Yagaloo TV, and I'm sure awards will come up soon. I don't know, Brit Awards, Emmy Awards. No, Emmy is a different one.
Too.
The movie, yeah. That's a good thing. I think if your creativity within the music is going to the film industry, it's going to be a smash thing, probably. So thank you for coming over, and you guys too.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And good luck. I'm sure it will be successful. Das war's.